Hello, hello, we're back again. So, we've got another Byarlant today. From what I remember, this is not the... This match isn't going to be the best showcasing, but that's fine. We've done this thing, like, what, twice already? So, I think we've shown it off enough that we can afford to have an okay match. But yeah, Byarlant, trying to decide if I need to do a quick recount. Yeah, I'm going to do a quick recount of all of its stuff. You got that rapid fire beam shot right there. And you also got that double beam shot that stuns instantly. The rapid fire one stacks pretty fast, and it's got both a single beam saber and a double beam saber. There's the single beam saber, and there's the double beam saber. I love my Byarlant. Attack range on the melee is just... It's wide. It's very wide. It's so satisfyingly wide. But that also means you got to be very, very careful to not stun allies. We took that swing there because he had just gone through his tackle, so he was still in his recovery animation. We couldn't stun him during that moment. Yeah, during the animations. Does it? It should have. Yeah, it has iframes during recovery, so that's why that didn't stun. Anyways, we're going to move back in. We're moving with our team to kind of provide fire support. We're not trying to push super aggressively with melee because of, again, those wide swings. Got that kill there, though. Moving up here, looks like we're going to get shot in the back by something. Not sure what hit me there. We're trying to kind of pay attention to things that my allies aren't right next to, again, because of those wide swings. They become a bit of a problem when you're all bunched together. It can make the Byarlant tricky. It's one of the things that makes the Byarlant really tricky to use sometimes, just because you kind of want to be close. As you might have gathered by earlier examples of the melee, it does really, really well in melee, but it also knocks over all of your allies if you're actually bunched up together. I almost said properly. Properly is not contextually. You should normally be bunched up. But yeah, it's just... It's always a weird balance with this one, trying to decide how aggressive you need to be. Because when you isolate yourself, you die. But if you're trying to fight things in melee with all of your allies around, you get all of your allies killed. Here we're trying to back up allies. Luckily, said allies dropped back, but we're now kind of pulverized, so that's not going to go well for us. I'm pretty sure we're about to drop here anyway, too. Well, or, you know what? No, I think this is an instance where I actually survived far longer than I should, which is going to be fun to watch if I'm right about that. Got a stun there, though, so that's cool. Nope, there it is. Yeah, as I said, we're going to drop pretty soon. Kind of a matter of time. I've got a couple matches where I've survived on, like, really low health for way too long. And it was just always a really fun instance of when that happens. But as you can see here, most of our allies have dropped. I think we're just waiting to be able to spawn in at all. Well, now it looks like if we're smart, we're going to wait for other people to ready up with us as well. Dropping down right now would be just death. That's just how you get taken out real quick. I'm curious as to what number 3 is doing. I bet he's going for a base bomb, considering his pattern of movement. Looks like we spawned in to try and block... Yeah, we spawned in to try to prevent an enemy from taking the waypoint. Ultimately got failed because we got stepped on. Which happens. That, you know. But now, we've got the mobile suit ready, and we just need to actually spawn in ourselves. We're finally back in full force, though, so hopefully we'll be able to mount a good defensive against these enemy forces that are now right here. Lucky for us, well, no, there he goes. We've got a guy right there, and we've got good beam sabers, so we were able to take him out pretty easily, move in on this guy here while he's trying to knock out our allies. So that's 2 quick, easy kills right there. We were lucky enough to have low health allies right in front of us. Missed that shot through the be a dust cloud, unfortunately. I almost call it a smoke cloud, and that's not quite right. That tackle, I feel like, should have taken. But, oh well. Just like earlier, we did that melee hit through his recovery animation, so he still had his iframes. Couldn't quite tell what happened there, unfortunately. We got staggered by the explosion, though. Not sure which of us actually killed him, though. But now we're going to stop down to... Now we've gotten a lot of things taken care of. We're going to stop... Oh, you know what? I bet I know what happened. I think we fell over from legs overloading. Which is probably why we're stopping to heal up now as well to get those legs back. Because when your legs are... So you can see you've got damage gauges for head and legs on the side of the screen. All of your, like, boost actions and whatnot, you can see right there, the little gray bar. It puts a certain amount of strain on your legs. And if your legs are too damaged, you just fall over when you do that. It's not good at all. So I think we boosted in and tripped because our legs were overloaded. But now we're going to show off one of the things. There's a couple different things that the Byarlant does, but right here, one of the things Byarlant does is popping its head up to take quick little pot shots like that around enemy cover. The flight mechanic is something that... Two big ways to use it. When you can't run in, you pop up quick like that to just get little pot shots. We're going to get wiped out here, unfortunately, though. Two guys surrounding us, not a lot of health, not a lot we could do there. Maybe there was more we could have done there, but I digress. Yeah, popping up, taking up quick pot shots while you can, do what damage you can until you can move in, and then using it to reposition. I find its best use on the Byarlant is repositioning. Looks like we're going for air support here. Hopefully we're going to actually hit something with it. We'll see when it lands. They're pretty well bunched up, and so long as they don't notice the countdown and actually get out of the way, which is probably going to happen anyway. We're just playing with the mechanics there. Don't worry about that. We're shooting at nothing. Sometimes I just like to hear the reports. Because they're fun. Actually, some of the ballistic mechanics are actually really fun, and it never matters. Never matters at all. But we're moving back up. Airstrike, as you probably noticed, didn't end up doing anything. We're trying to get in a good firing position right now. Trying not to expose ourselves too much at the same time. That's why we're not going up into the air. But we are trying to be aggressive. Unfortunately, we were too high to make good use there. But we're at least... Oh, okay. We tried to switch weapons, instead got knocked over for it. It's unfortunate. Not exactly the best move. But we're going to try here to actually move in and do something. This is one of those situations where it's do or die time. Knock two guys over, so that's pretty cool, even if it didn't amount to much. But with this kind of points discrepancy, we kind of had to wipe like the entire enemy team to make good work. But everyone did mount an offensive there at the very end, if you notice. We moved up together, we did some damage. Wasn't enough to actually win anything, but at least we tried. But yeah, best showing of Byarlant? No, not at all. But there were a couple fun moments in there, so I'm still always glad to show off Byarlant gameplay. You will see it again. Between the Byarlant and the Camphor, they're two of my most, the suits I enjoy using the most. So you will see both again. Probably do some fun stuff for... Anyways, that'll do it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you again next time.